Okay.
Oh my god.
Jeez, buddy.
I know.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hang on to the business end of that guy. They bite. These guys are really, really vicious, if anything. Whoops. Ah, you got a little couple of dings in your neck here. See this? Blood. Something got them. But let's have a look at the rest of them. Leg broken. Mm-hmm. Lordy broken. Holy mackerel. Poor little thing. This is probably a shark bite.
You think so?
No. With that thing on his neck. Yeah. Okay. That doesn't hurt. Okay, just so you know, for your medical information next time, we wrap it up with gauze a little bit, just so that the rough popsicle stick won't puncture his skin. Then we wrap it up again to keep it in place and keep it soft.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't hurt him.
Okay.
And then once we got that, then we have to hold the whole thing together, right? So we don't.
Oh, so we can't put them in the tub.
Well, yeah, we can.
Can we?
Let me get the vet wrap on him first. Okay. Busy worried about us, so
Yeah,
let's
he's
get
trying
away
to
from
figure
him.
out where he is.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can see the rest of the critters. Ooh. We got word that he was injured on Holden Beach in 2009, and we picked him up in September. So he's been with us since September of 2009. At the end of 6 months, I couldn't fix him. He's had a lump of scar tissue in his wing that was left over from a fish line injury. The monofilament line cut through the tendon, and he wasn't doing real good. So he couldn't extend that wing the way the other wing could be extended. One wing went out 24 inches from shoulder to elbow, and this one only went out 20 inches. We asked the Fish and Wildlife Service for permission to keep him, and they said that I could keep him if he were to be a mentor to incoming small pelicans, baby pelicans. And that wasn't the case either. And I said, what else can I do? And they said, you can keep him as an education bird if you take him to 12 programs a year. So Tim goes on at least 12 programs. Last year it was 20. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm going to bring him over here so you can have a better look at him. He also is the boss. He tells the new guys how to behave and that it's okay to eat the dead fish. If a new pelican comes in and if new pelicans come in and they don't eat the fish that we give them, he will pick up a fish and drop it at the feet of the new one. If he doesn't pick it up, then Tim will pick it up and swallow it and grab another one and do exactly the same thing. By the third time Tim grabs their fish, they figure, well, if I'm going to eat, I better do what he tells me to do. So they grab his fish and they grab their own fish, and we learn how to cooperate around here. And Tim has beautiful plumage. He's got mature male plumage. Boy pelicans have beaks that are 12 inches or longer, and they should weigh 9 pounds, which is what he weighs. And the female pelicans have beaks that are less than 12 inches, usually 11, and they weigh 7 pounds. Right?
And it doesn't hurt him to hold him by the beak?
No, not really. His beak is like a duck's beak. It's almost like styrofoam. It's very, very lightweight, and he's got a real stretchy jaw that'll hold a whole lot of fish. But his neck is really skinny, so he can only swallow one at a time. So people have said to me, well, don't pelicans die because they go blind because they hit the water so hard? That's not true. That's kind of like saying owls can turn their heads 360. That's not true either. We like to do programs with the pelicans and the owls just so people can understand how they really operate. This guy's got eyelids just like we do, but they also have what is called a nictitating membrane. It's that yellow eyelash, see that?
Mm-hmm.
That goes across, it protects his eyes. So when he hits the water, that nictitating membrane is there, so it doesn't get any pressure.
Woo!
Timmy, not soft. He can fly a little bit. He
Yeah.
can fly about 10 feet, about 4 feet off the ground. He just can't soar with the rest of the big guys. And he's kind of used to being out in public and behaving himself. Right? Right. I'm going to put him back in.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Grab the whole bag.
Feeding time at the zoo. This is where you don't want to be in here.
Make a mess though. They're not very neat eaters, are you, buddy? This is
Cute. And he's got little horns.
And he's the North Carolina's smallest owl?
Smallest owl.